Welcome back, everybody. It's going to be a tough one today. Southern Mississippi at Alabama. And you can see there they're A-plus rated. And Kirk Herbstreit has taken Alabama. They're ranked number 4 in the country, and we are not ranked, although I believe we did have some votes for the top 25. So I'm not going to go in through all the point selection, but Leon McBride, we're not going to let him get away. So I took some points off everybody else and put it on him. And now on to the game. Southern Miss at Alabama. Man, they got 97, 96 overall safeties there. Wide receiver, 95 overall compared to our 86, 84. And we do have Henry injured. And even though they have a strong safety injured, they still look very good. And in the conference, they're number 2 and we're number 3 in the conference. So this is a good battle. So on to the game. So they won the kick. We're going to kick off. And I'm going to go ahead and show this kickoff return, and they just down it. So you see their impact pair, their halfback number 4, got 89 yards last week. And we will go ahead and simulate this to our possession. We'll play only offense only, and they went ahead and scored. So now it's our turn with the ball. So I like the big ace formation. There's a lot of stuff I can do. I like to roll out to the right, as you've seen in a lot of the videos. And the team is very nervous. We got the squiggly lines playing at number 4 in the country. But if we can knock them off, we'll definitely be in the top 25. Nobody was open on that play, so I just threw it away. Let's go ahead and see what we select this time. Alright, so we'll test our run defense. We're going to just jam it to the right-hand side. Got some yards. Looks like got a first down, 10 yards. So Matt got us 10 yards. 10 yards average so far since that was the first run of the game. Definitely not going to kick a field goal here. So we're going to go with the I formation. I'm trying to find the trips. Yeah, there we go. The bunch formation, as I call it, the trips. And this is the formation here that we used against LSU that they could not defend against. So I'm going to try it out on them. Right button was open. Earlier I could have got a lot more yards, but I've thrown the ball a little bit earlier, but I was looking for something deep. LSU kept on leaving the players deep wide open, but these safeties are ranked 95, so I may not have the success that we had against LSU, even though we ended up losing against LSU in that overtime, going for 2 instead of 1, which is still, being that it's our only loss, is still heartbreaking. But Matt gets us the 2 yards and gets us the first down that we need. Keep the ball moving. Still going to use the trip formation. And one of the things I've been doing, I've been experimenting with recording and trying to make the audio a lot better for you so you can hear me and turn down the music. So hopefully on this video that things are starting to get better. I throw down the middle to my to Mason there, 18-yard reception, pretty clutch tight end. Great throw by Carter. Got to try different formations. I can't keep using the same ones because their defense is going to learn and figure out how to stop me. But we got to get this game tied up here. So 2 minutes, 30 seconds left of the quarter. And I hit sticked a little bit too early, and Matt did not get anything but 2 yards. He looked like he was starting to stumble as soon as I hit that key, and I didn't hit anybody. So let's see what we go here. So the hard thing here in recording this video is I played this game 6 months ago, And now I'm trying to do a voiceover audio on it after it's this old. I want to start doing voiceover. A was wide open, and if I could get it over those linebackers there, but they were able to jump up and grab that and knock that ball down. I'm lucky they didn't intercept it. But we did have a gap there in a seam, but their guys are just so fast. Even their linebackers are fast. Let's try that again, since I think he was open. So A is open. Oh my God, and somehow he just snags that out of the air. They're running it back, and there's our first turnover of the game, hopefully our last. And I'll be dang, he did not step out of bounds the entire time. I'm shocked. And he broke all the tackles, had good blocking all the way down, pick 6 all the way down for Alabama. And if you're an Alabama fan and watching this replay, well, you're welcome. So we're going to go ahead and simulate the next possession there. And we now have it on our 31. I'm still thinking they're weak in this play here, even though I threw an interception here. We're going to try running to the left. Keep the ball on the ground. I'm a little bit throwing shy now since they already intercepted me one time. All right, so still using the trips formation or the bunch. And we're going to try that fan formation again. I like rolling out to right. Nobody's open. I run out of bounds, lost 3 yards there. Actually, A was open. I should have thrown to him at first, but I'm waiting for something deep and for a deep threat, and I'm not getting it. And I'm waiting too long to throw the ball, and I'm just throwing it right to the defense. So even though when I play other teams and I get a little bit of separation that's enough to get the ball in there, these guys seem to get a burst of speed. And we're still nervous. They still haven't settled down yet. Well, we're losing 14-0. We need to gain some points here. He just swats that right out of bounds. So looks like we're going to have to punt here. Quarterback is already tired. He's in the red already. We'll punt this ball away and see if we can get it back since it's still in the first quarter. We're only losing by 2 touchdowns. He calls fair catch, and I think what we'll do here is, so they've only run 5 plays, and they're 14-0 over us. We'll go ahead and simulate this to our next possession. And they scored, but the extra point was no good. And now we have the ball on the 21-yard line, and it's in the second quarter. So let's see what formation we're going to pick here. Normal shotgun. We'll try shotgun. See what that does for us. See if we can't get them thinking differently about us. And we're trying to 4 verts, and we're still nervous. And nobody's open, so I'm going to take the ball off and run and get 13 yards. So I'm averaging 2.5 yards per rush. That's because of that. I did have one rushing thing. It was like minus 13 yards. I believe it was one of those pass plays I was trying to do. So let's try that again. Let's see if they fall for it again. I'm going to roll out to the right. Oh, he almost got me. I saw Matt open and threw to him and get 5 yards, but that was a dangerous play that I should probably not do in the future. So I'm thinking either run or drag routes here, because I only need 5 yards. Yeah, so I'm looking at a drag route with B here. And I threw it to B, and it was knocked down by the lineman. 3rd and 5. This is like one of the hardest games I've played. I've never, well, I would not say never, but I usually don't fall behind this quickly in the first quarter, down 20 points. It's pretty hard to come back 20 points down in Madden, particularly if it's only in the first quarter, that they're scoring so well. My team is still nervous. Do another drag route with Weatherford, and he gets a good catch there and gets us the first down. We've got to get some points on this We can't go scoreless in this half here and go into halftime down 20 plus. So we're going to have to, and it's got to be a touchdown too. We can't settle for a field goal here. So running play here. Actually done pretty well with the run when I've selected it. Obviously looking back at it now, if I would have ran more in the first quarter, maybe it wouldn't be 20-0, maybe 14-7 instead, and I'd be moving the ball to tie it up. But right now we're moving the ball just to score. Looks like everybody's settling down. We're getting first downs. So team's getting a little better. Right button's open. The short pass underneath is open. Another 10 yards. That's all we need to do is keep moving this ball here. Keep moving the ball, getting some first downs, and we'll eventually score. So he's 5 for 10 for 50 yards. 1 interception for Chris Carter here. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and try to run from the shotgun formation, see if it catches on my surprise, and it doesn't. He flip-flops around on the ground, gets 0 yards before he's finally out by contact. All right, let's see what we do next here. So total yards, we're not doing too bad. They have 146 to our 86, and that may be a little bit different if we get the ball in here and score. Here's a screenplay. Let's see if it pans out. We got good blocks. And looks like we're going to get about 6 yards. I thought it was 5, but it's 6 yards out of that play, so that's not too bad. Their defense is just so good that this is not an easy game when they're just staying right on top of my receivers for the most part. Let's see, let's do a drag here with X. And he looks open. McLean is open, gets us good 19, 20 yards. Great play there. Let's keep the ball moving. We're on the 12-yard line now. We're in the red zone. This is our chance to get that score I was talking about. We have taken 3 minutes off the clock in doing so. Oh, sack for minus 11, but nobody was open. I should have thrown it away, but now we're out of the red zone. And they are just quick. You know, I'm looking at the wide receivers, and the next thing I know, here's this huge lineman just throwing my quarterback to the ground. Minute 30 seconds left of the half. Let's see if we can get something open underneath here with a tight end. And that, I think, was a mistake. I was trying to throw underneath, and I believe I hit X instead, and watch that safety just jump right in front. I mean, he was trailing, and he just moved up. We'll go ahead and simulate to the next possession, and no surprise, but they score another touchdown. And now it is 30 seconds left in half, and we're down 27-0. And now you could be telling yourself, or saying to yourself, well, now I know why he didn't do the video right after the game and took 6 months. Because he's taking a pounding in Alabama. Oh, I got the ball away that time, so no interception and no sack. But it seems like they're on to that play there. They're pretty much on to anything I'm trying to pass or do. It doesn't look like much of a chance of Southern Miss coming in here and getting an upset on Alabama, does it? Well, we shall see. You never know what the final video will show. Even though I have highlighted or foreshadowed what is to come. So 20 seconds left. We got to hurry up. If I could at least get down and score a field goal. But it seems like when I was playing this, I must not have been watching the clock very well, because here it is, 6 seconds left. This is probably the last play of the quarter. Yeah, 2 seconds left, 1, and I get it off. And that's the end of the half. So we'll see. I think we get the ball first in the second half. Halftime 27-0. Yep, they're kicking off to us. Sorry to pass forward all the stats and everything, but let's get this. Broke a few tackles. Got a good run back to the 35-yard line from Brian King. So they got 2 sacks and 2 interceptions, and we only have 97 yards, or they allowed only 97 yards. That is pretty good, actually. I wish that was flip-flopped on Alabama. And usually it is for my games. Usually my defense is really good, stopping everybody. But not this game. They're just dominating. So through a quick slant pass to Weatherford, we now have 75 yards passing. All right. You know, in hindsight, like I said, maybe I should have kept it on the ground more, but it's too late now. Now we're having to throw to get this game in a manageable position. 9-yard throw to Kane, Alvin Kane. Let's see if we can get that 1 yard. Looks like they only have 3 up front. So if we just jam it up on the left side, let's see if we can get that first down. Oh, I cut it over to the right. Looks like Michigan is handling Fresno State 17-10. UCLA, number 5 in the country, destroying Memphis. So it looks like the first glance at all the ranked teams are doing what they're supposed to do, except for number 12, Navy's winning that game. Which, you know, as if you remember, I put them in the SEC with us, which they're probably, I'm shocking that they will win a game. I fumble the ball, minus 7 yards rushing. What the heck is going on here? This is like the team is totally melting down in Alabama. You can see the newspaper clippings now in southern Mississippi. Well, you know, what's sad is a lot of Alabama fans in Mississippi, since it's the next state over. And Southern Miss is only a school with about 11,000 students. Y is open, and he drops the ball. That was a great play, and he drops the ball. I zoomed that ball, Carter zoomed that ball in right where only he could catch it, and he drops it. But that's the way NCAA is it sometimes. Not very forgiving game. Not like Madden where you can be down. And Y was open, and he caught it this time, so Kane caught it. Alvin Kane catches it, and he had that safety or linebacker right on him. And I thought for sure that he was going to get hit when he caught it, drop the ball, or be intercepted. So we definitely have to score a touchdown this time. We'll do a run this to the right side, and we have an opening. I got blockers. And get 10 yards. I need to start spitting more. But, you know, you guys are seeing an average NCAA 14 player. I'm not somebody who plays a lot. But I love playing the game. I love watching the games. I watch the other YouTubers play this game, and I love it. And I figured, hey, you know, they can watch Southern Mississippi struggle. Just like, you know, we watch, I forgot what his first name, but he has the pandas and he has the dingoes. Forgot what his name is, but I watch his videos all the time. He does a great job of putting videos together, and he is a good player too. And Alvin Kane, 8-yard reception. Oh, he's struggling to get up. So Carter, 118 yards, 2 interceptions. Not good stats on the day. See, they got the ticker going at the bottom. Florida's winning. Who's in our conference. And looks like we may... looks like Syracuse is getting close to Georgia Tech, number 21 there. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get a touchdown here. Looks like they got 3 men up tight on the front. We'll run to the left and see if we can get Matt jammed into the front. Oh, and he gets pounded right at the goal line. Oh, no, we got a touchdown. So it looked like we didn't make it there. So we're going to go ahead and kick a field goal here. And we made the field goal, so now we scored our first 7 points. And they scored again, it appears. So now I believe the score is 34-7. We'll see when the score comes up. But looking at that, when we simulated their offensive, it looks like they got a point after touchdown. We'll see when the score comes up. X is open, and then X is not open, as that strong safety just jumps 30 feet in the air and miraculously knocks my pass down. Yeah, this is a, I knew joining the SEC was going to be tough. I thought, oh yeah, we won Mountain West Conference. We can join the SEC now and be a little bit of a challenge. But this is a great catch by Mason. Oh, hit stick and dropped, but got some good yards. But I did not realize that playing the SEC teams would be this hard. And I believe I put it out when I set up this series. I'm playing veteran. I'm not playing all pro or the toughest setting, but I'm playing like the second highest setting because, like I said, you don't see me spinning and jerking back. I'm playing like a lot like real football. Not to say I don't enjoy watching that on other YouTuber videos, but you have an average player here. Just think of yourself as playing Madden. I mean, not Madden, NCAA 14. And that's what you have. Especially now, since I haven't played the game in 6 months, I may have to play a practice scrimmage game or exhibition game just to get my skills back up before I play again and get crushed by the next team. I believe our next game is at home that we play. Let's see. And Madden, I like that play action corner, crisscross or scissor play. It's almost undefendable in Madden. I'm not sure here in NCAA if it is or not. Yeah, you saw the score 34-7. Let's see if we can shorten this up, that lead up. It is in the fourth quarter now, so things are looking pretty bleak for Southern Mississippi. But let's see if we can go ahead and save some face here. A looks open, and he is, and we have shortened the lead. We'll go ahead and kick a field goal here, 14 points. Yep. So let's simulate their next change of possession. And actually, it looks like they threw it away. They were on our fourth and on a USM 25, and they didn't go for, and they went for it. And looks like we get the ball. So they're not intentionally trying to blow us out, which is mighty unusual for Alabama, because you've seen the scores like I have, like 77-0 that they beat up on lower teams that they should blow out. But I know that's all about the rankings, and they sack me again. If they don't blow out a AAA team or AA team when they play them, or FCS team, as you see in NCAA 14 football here, they don't get high rankings in real life. A was wide open, and for some reason Alabama's defense is leaving a lot of gaps. So are they substituting people in? I don't know. But maybe it's the fourth quarter and they put subbing some of their good guys out. I don't know, but we'll take advantage of it. Maybe Alabama will let us score 21 points. We shall see. Using that crisscross or the scissors. And A is open, so it looks like what works on Madden is also working on NCAA. Which I'll be sure to remember that next time. See how he crosses there, and it's almost like a pick play. A scissor cross there, and it confuses the computer defense. It may even confuse defenses in real life. Obviously, it wouldn't be a play, but it's been working great. I would love to throw to X. And Mason gets another not a touchdown. He gets another 20 yards. But I'd love to haul it deep. or throw it really deep on these guys. Travis Carter is not a deep thrower. Well, an accurate deep thrower, got the power. I think if I threw it deep, the safety would actually have time to I got hit while I was throwing, but the safety would have time to catch up. Oh, Carter's hurt. We have a substitute, number 11. Who is that? Adams. Adams is in for Chris. We'll see the status of Chris Carter here in a few minutes. And, well, one thing's for sure is our accuracy of Adams is not very good. All right. Maybe a screen pass. So, oh, he broke his toe. He's out for a quarter. So he's out for the game, it appears. So at least we'll have him back next week. And that was right into the back of the defender. Pretty much bounced him off his numbers there. Let's see. Do we want him back in the game? No, this game is over. So let's go ahead and let the backup stay in. There's no reason in bringing Chris back into the game and getting him hurt. Okay. And plus we'll get some reps with Adams. This don't know if he'll get any better because of this. Let's see. A beautiful throw that time. I'm on the 1 yard line now. Let's see if we can make it a respectable loss. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left. Clock will start rolling here in just a second. There it goes. And we're going to just smash it up the middle with Jackson, and Jackson gets a touchdown. And we are making it respectable, 20-34, only a 2-touchdown lead. We're going to try the onside kick here. I have never seen this done. Let's say, actually, I've never seen a successful onside kick in NCAA. Let me know if you've seen one before. So 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 4 pass breakups, and we have not gotten anything. Our defenses did not leave Southern Mississippi for some reason. Do not know why. We'll go to the next possession here. And they score a touchdown and point after. It is now 41-21. And we only have 37 seconds game, so I doubt we're going to get 20 points in 37 seconds. Total yards, though, we're respectable. We're only a few yards short of theirs. We're back to being nervous for some reason. A's open. Just throw it. I'm getting desperate. Throw it to the guy who's deep, where the best safeties in the NCAA football are at. I mean, we got good wide receivers, but they're not 95s. They're like 85s. Which is respectable for a school like Southern Miss. And if it was a professional YouTuber, good throw, good catch. And now my backup quarterback is getting up a little bit slow. But with this series, we are actually going to pass total yards to the game than Alabama has. They just, I guess, had better field position. Well, with all the interceptions and the run backs. But we seem to be moving the ball at will now. Let's see what kind of defense. Are they playing prevent? It looks like they could be playing some kind of prevent, which is basically gives up a lot of yards, but doesn't give up a touchdown. Doesn't prevent they're playing. But they are leaving a lot of gaps. Like I said, maybe they don't have their best people in the game. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. And it looks like we're almost within striking distance. If we can get 28 points here, that would make it at least look like a good loss to the polls. Throw into the end zone, and what a beautiful interception. And the guy's like, or my guy's like holding his hands like he has the football in it, and there's no football in those hands. So that's going to be the game, guys. For next week, though, we have a lot of people visiting. We did lose somebody to Ole Miss there. And let's look at the top 25 real quick. And number 4, let's see, Alabama 41-21. And let's see, they play Arkansas next time. So we lost by 20. And it's funny, they they beat us, but they dropped and ranked to 6th in the country. That makes no sense. From number 4 to number 6, even with a win. And I guess that since they didn't beat us by 60 points, that we're still getting points for top 25, though, which is unusual. Maybe hanging with Alabama by only 20 points didn't hurt us as much. I guess we'll find out next time. So we have Missouri coming into Southern Mississippi, and it looks like Kirk is picking Mizzou over us. They got overall rating that's a little bit better for us, and turnover differential is -9 for us, though. So, hey guys, this is going to do it for this week. Be looking out soon for Southern Miss and Missouri game.